Oh, he's at it again. Oh, see all that crap you see on the ground? Chester, Mommy's trying to videotape something. Could you move? That's the stuff from the... All done. This is the stuff from the roof mending, because the replacement's coming up. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous outside. Can you hear the birds? I haven't let the chickens out because I've had a couple of repair people here. My car wouldn't start yesterday afternoon. So I called AAA and they were here this morning within 18 minutes and replaced my battery. So I did get my hair coloring last night, but wasn't able to, well, it's not that I wasn't able to, I was just kind of tuckered out. Look at how cute Mushy looks. Mushy! Hi, Mush! She's like, leave me alone. I'm in Saint-Tropez for all I know. She loves the sun. She will find whatever sun she can get. So Chester is currently hiding underneath the bushes on the side of the driveway. Oh, here he comes. Did Mommy say all done? All done, Chester. He's gonna lie down somewhere and lick his chucket. That thing in his mouth is called chucket. It's a flying squirrel. And they come in 3 different colors. He currently has a green one. This is probably his 20th or 25th. We've lost track of how many chuckets he's had. It's, he doesn't like frisbees because they're hard, but he loves that chucket. He will play that for hours. And, there's a orange one, and then there's a camouflage orange one. I'm not sure if there's a green camouflage one. And they come in, I think, 2 sizes. So that's the bigger dog one. And there's also a toy one, a smaller one they have in the house. Oh, I hear a chicken laying an egg in the garage. Can you hear that? I could easily work out here. I should just bring my laptop outside. It's just phenomenally gorgeous. It started off as a dreary day, but it's gotten beautiful. I think it's in the mid-50s. I'm definitely going to go swap out my... See, my toes are free toes. I have to paint them. It started off really... That's... I'm still amazed by the chickens. I mean, I'm a city girl. I grew up in a city that's like 3 million people. So being a accidental farmer, not really a farmer, we just have 6 chickens, but sometimes it feels like I have a lot more on my plate. Hey, sun worshiper, Mush. It's like, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out if I could rake up all this crap before we put some more seed down. Although they're going to come and do roof repair, so they're probably going to be using the space anyway. Maybe I'll just wait until after that. So there's at least part of my Veda. Actually, every time I say Veda, doesn't it remind you of one of the characters in... oh no, here he comes again. See, every time I look at him, he thinks I'm ready to play. So I'm going to stop here, or I'll pause because I'll have more. And I'm just going to play with Chester a little bit so he can get some satisfaction. I can stop hearing his crying, and then I'll go check on that chicken's eggs. So what I'll show you next is what's on my Kindle for books and music. My current fave to listen to in the car is, oh my gosh, look at her. She's so stinking cute. Alright, you're cute too, Chester. So I'll share with you what I'm listening to and what I'm reading. Okay, I'm gonna go color my hair. This is the hair coloring that I got. It's the new Garnier Olia oil-powered permanent hair color, and the color that I chose is Light Intense Auburn. My husband loves redheads, and I'm not a natural redhead. Let me show you what's inside, and then I will come back after I've done my hair. So it has this fine tip, getting the glare, sorry, fine tip applicator, which is nice. It has the step 1, which is the developer, and these are in real plastic packaging, like this is the colorant. It has the tip, you poke through, metal. Those of you who've colored your hair have all seen this. And then it has a let's see, this is the After Color Conditioner, and it is a significantly larger amount than I've ever seen. Usually it's those little tiny packets. It's this one is 1.59 fluid ounces or 47 milliliters. So, and it's in a squeeze. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, those of you who do home hair coloring. Excuse me. The packets that are usually in there, you know your hands are wet when you try to open them, and I have never successfully ripped one open. And then it has a little baggie, I think these are black gloves, which, mind you, I have giant hands. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll see how those work out. I'll let you know. And then the instructions. Let me see if there, I didn't even look to see if there was a coupon in the instructions. They used to include coupons in hair coloring to get you to stay with the same brand, but there is not one in here. Anyway, so I will be back afterwards and you'll see my mug and my freshly colored Garnier Olia hair. Be right back. Time warp. There it is. I did it. It's curly and red, and it doesn't smell like hair coloring. Fabulous. Alright, let me put the camera down so I can show you some other stuff. Okay, so now that you saw my hair, I'm very happy with it. The best thing that I really like and appreciate about this Olia hair color by Garnier is that it doesn't smell like hair coloring. My hair just smells like luscious shampoo, which I'm really impressed about. So I just ripped off the corner, one of the tabs from the top of the box, and so I know which color I use, 6.60, which is Light Intense Auburn. The only funny thing is I notice is where you're supposed to write in the date of when you colored it, so you know you can color in next time 4 to 6 weeks from there. It's all black, so I mean, grant you, I have white marker, but not most households don't really who don't craft, so I just thought it was kind of funny. It would have been better if they just had maybe gray behind here, so that's just my initial reaction. Very stylized instructions. The black and the fuchsia, you know, the bright pink is really nice. So what was included in there, I showed you the mixing jar, the applicator, developer, which is not in the mixing jar as most other hair colorings are right now. The colorant, which is tube number 2, the After Color Conditioner, and the gloves. The gloves were a complete fail for me. My hands are too large, my fingers are too long. It was like wearing somebody else's pants. The center between the fingers came up here, so it was very hard to kind of maneuver around. So I'm just gonna have to stick with using my, you know, the box of gloves I have under the sink when I do the hair coloring. It developed nicely. Washing out, it took a little more to wash out because it's oil-based, but I really liked it. So that was my quick review, and I will post a full review on my blog of the product. So I wanted to share what's on my Kindle for books and music. So let me go to my home page and show you my music. I don't know if I've ever shared here on YouTube kind of my favorites. Let me zoom in so you can see better. So this is just what's on the device. I have a lot more music on my in the cloud, but 50 First Dates soundtrack, Adam Sandler, makes me laugh every single time. Plus there's just really great covers from the 80s. Bad Thing by Jace Everett, which is the theme song to True Blood. Black Cherry album by Goldfrapp. If you don't know it, check it out. Let's see what else. Filigree Shadow by This Mortal Coil. How do I put this? This was the music from the 80s that was playing in the background during the first time, and ever since I play it every single night when I go to bed. I set it on sleep mode and I play this CD every single night. Yes, my husband is very patient, and actually when he's figured out a way to tell how late or how recently I got to bed, because he usually goes to bed before me, by which song it's on. So check it out. It's very ethereal. It's a mixture of different band members from 80s, late 80s, early 90s bands, Cocteau Twins, just fabulous music. Well, I love it, so there you go. And then the other CD that I have on here, our MP3s, is What We Saw from the Cheap Seats by Regina Spektor. And there's a song where she sings, now she's a Russian piano virtuoso from New York, probably in part because she's Russian, probably in part because she's a piano virtuoso. I've always wanted to learn how to play piano. My husband plays, I do not. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. Trust me on this. I will not sing on camera. Or maybe I have sung on camera. I did the Chipmunk video, which I'll post right here if you want to hear it. It's really quite funny. My camera was accelerated at 1.5 times speed, so everything I said came out sounding like a chipmunk, so that's pretty funny. But there's a song that she sings on there. Let me see if I remember which one it is. I'm not going to play it because I don't have copyright, but I can show it to you. It's, I guess I have to stop that now. Alright. I just want to find the song. It's in French, English, and in Russian. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen. So that's what is on my Kindle for music at the moment. Let's check out what I have for books, because I promised I would share. So, although I love classics and I enjoy, one of my favorites is Anna Karenina, there's just something about that. It's the adult angst version of Twilight. Well, not quite so cheesy. It's a classic, but I have to admit, these Shades of Midnight series by Lara Adrian are just the most luscious guilty pleasure. It's an adult book. These are adult series of books. It's supernatural, adult, lots of steamy hot sex, but not a la Harlequin romance. Highly recommended if you're in the mood for that kind of thing. And they often come up for $1.99 for downloads. What else? I have, one of my current, Artie Lang's Too Fat to Fish. I actually read this out loud while we're on road trips if my husband is driving. He likes the sound of my voice when I read. Well, hopefully he likes the sound of my voice regardless of whether I'm reading or just talking to him, but he's mentioned numerous times that he appreciates my reading voice. There's a book that I have been, here it is. So this is my next new passion, is learning how to cook Japanese, or not really cook, but sushi, and this is my next attempt. It's the matcha green tea ice cream, and I have matcha powder, and I just need to figure out whether I want to invest the money in an ice cream maker or just do it the old-fashioned way. So that's the books that I have on here, and Maya Angelou, a couple of vegetarian books, paleo cookbook, Skinny Bitch, what else? All the Charlene Harris's Suki Suki books. Yes, the series of James, E.L. James, 50 Shades and Twilight and all that stuff. So, and there's Anna Karenina. I think it's at 100%. Yeah, I read it probably a dozen times at least. Whenever I feel melancholy, I read Anna Karenina, and then I'm back to normal. It's kind of like my stabilizer. So I think this is going to wrap it up for me for today's Veda, whichever way you want to say it, vlog every day in April. Join me if you haven't. I will start putting a list together in the description of all of those who are participating that I know about, and if you know of others, please give us a shout out so I can add them to future ones. If you want to see all of the Veda videos, I will include a link, or actually I'll just put a link right here to the playlist. And yes, I have no nail polish on. I'm giving my nails a little bit of a break. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to take you on a trip. We're going to go to one of our favorite Jewish delis. Thanks for watching, everyone.